Welcome to the video about the ski erg, which is the first station in Hyrox. The ski erg might look like it's a station that tests your upper body strength, but it's not. It's about coordination, core, and legs. It's not an arm station, although you will be pulling with your shoulders and your arms and holding tension, and you can injure yourself by pulling too hard. It really is about core, locking into a position, and using your legs for strength. It's also a station that's about managing your aerobic fatigue. In your training, you should find a pace that works for you and kind of stick with that pace and use that on race day, which you can do by using on any ski erg. Of course, there's a pace that shows up per 500 meters, and the ergs at a race will be set up with that same number, that same information on it. And you also can change the damper on a ski erg whenever you want and when you get to the station. I always do it between 4 and 5. When I train and then when I race, I do it before 4 and 5. So when you're doing the ski erg, you want to think about engaging your core, engaging your lats, and getting into sort of a bracing position when you first start. So the handles will be up here, and you'll feel a point on the ski erg where it catches, where up here it's quite loose, and then it catches. And when it catches, that's where you want to be in your strongest position. And that strong position is this: tight core, slightly bent over, knees slightly bent, so you're getting ready to pull. But you're lowering your legs and you're using your core to do that. So it's up here is where it's soft, and as soon as it catches, that's where I pull. And I end just about at my knees. I'm just finishing my stroke. And I'm coming up, bracing, engaging my lats, dropping my knees, and pulling down. And it really is that simple, but it does take some coordination and it takes some thinking about it when you first start. I'd never really used a ski erg until a year ago, and now I'm getting more comfortable with it. And it also feels very similar in its rhythm to me as the rowing erg, which I'll go over next. So, as I said, it's really not an arm exercise, although you are using some upper body strength. It's core, it's bracing, and using your legs. The other thing is that I would recommend a lower rate. Some people are on the ski erg doing like 42 strokes per minute, and the screen on the erg will tell you how many strokes you're doing per minute. It'll say S/M. I usually aim for about 30 strokes per minute. And sometimes in my training, I even just do sessions where I only do 20 strokes per minute, and I just focus on a pull and a long recovery. And you want to focus on your breathing as well, because this will be, if you do a Hyrox race, it's the first station after a run, and you're all excited and you're all hyped up, and everyone's photos when they do Hyrox, they're still smiling at the ski erg. So you want to manage yourself. And you just want to get efficient at the ski erg and feel comfortable in your training. It's a good way to add aerobic base, but it's very difficult to increase your time significantly on the ski erg over the course of 6 months or even a year. You just want to get good and efficient at it and use it as a station to not blow you up at the race and to help you build your aerobic capacity and your aerobic fitness while you're training for Hyrox overall. So finally, I just wanted to end with some of the most common mistakes in technique that I see on the ski erg. Those would be having like a swayed back, so you see someone on the erg and they're going like this. That's not stability. That's not good for your core. It's not good for anything, and it's not very efficient. The other thing is pulling too far down. So you have this catch point. You can feel this tension start on the ski erg, and you come down, and this is just the finish. And this is just basically recovery coming up. So use it. It's only a nanosecond, but it is recovery. But some people go down, and they're way down here. They pull it all the way to the extension, or they're doing this weird flip out thing, or there's too much going on with the arm at the bottom. You're just wasting time and energy. Almost all of your power that's moving the fan that's in there is from here to here. The rest of it is just finishing your stroke. Don't focus on how hard you're pulling down there. Just let the natural momentum finish it off. Where you want to apply your power is there, depending on how tall you are, right? That's your power. And then you're just finishing it off. I'll be doing another series on sort of race day techniques and rules, that you need to follow, like you have to stand on the platform and stuff like that, but that'll be a different series. This is just getting you comfortable with the ski erg.